Let's take a look at this problem. We got x plus 1 over 5x plus 2x over 7x minus 35. Now our steps for adding rational expressions is step 1. We want to factor all our denominators. Now I can't do anything with the first fraction, but the second one is GCF, because I notice they're both divisible by 7. So I factor a 7 out, and that gives us x minus 5. Now part of getting a common denominator is to figure out your LCD, least common denominator. Now if we look at the numbers first, 5 and 7, well, we'd have 35. Now this x here, I'm looking for the greatest number of single x's in a single denominator. There's 1 here, and there's none here, so we'll have 1x. Now realize that this single x here is different than this x minus 5. Now we look at this factor, the x minus 5. We're looking for the greatest number of x minus 5's in a single denominator. There's none here, there's 1 here, so we'll have 1. And this will be our least common denominator. Now, you have to figure out what's new down below. Like here, we had a 5, now we have a 35, so we multiplied it by 7. This x was down here, it's still down here. The other new item down here is the x minus 5. So I want to put an x minus 5 up here. The mathematical principle behind that is wherever you multiply by the denominator, you have to multiply by the numerator. Now over here, the x minus 5, that's still there. The 7, we now have a 35, so we multiplied the bottom by 5, so we have to multiply the top part by 5. And there was no single x, but now there is, so we had to put an x up on top. Okay, I'll put the 7 out in front, so we got 7 times x plus 1 times x minus 5 over 35x times x minus 5 plus 2x times 5x is 10x squared over 35x times x minus 5. Multiply these together, FOIL them. X times x is x squared. X times negative 5 is negative 5x. 1 times x is 1x, or x. 1 times negative 5 is negative 5 over our denominator. Which gives us 7 times x squared, combine like terms. Negative 5x plus 1x is negative 4x minus 5 over our denominator. Now we multiply the 7 through. 7 times x squared is 7x squared. 7 times negative 4x is negative 28x. 7 times negative 5 is negative 35. And since they have the same denominator, I'm going to go ahead and merge these into a single fraction. So put the 10x squared right beside it, all over 35x, x minus 5. 7x squared plus 10x squared is 17x squared. Minus 28x minus 35 over 35x times x minus 5. Well, if that factors, that's a nasty factoring. Let me try it. It'd be key number, so I take 17 times 35, and 595. We'll create our columns, P, S, and D. We got 1 times 595 It's not divisible by 2, it's not divisible by 3, 4, no, 5 times something. 5 times 119. 595 divided by 6. No. 595 divided by 7. No. Oh, yeah. 7 times 85. 595 divided by 8. 595 divided by 9. It's not divisible by 10. 595 divided by 11. 595 divided by 12. 595 divided by 13. 595 divided by 14. 595 divided by 15. 595 divided by 16. 595 divided by 17. 17 times 35. What do you know? 35 minus 17? 18, not 28. 595 divided by 18. 595 divided by 19. 595 divided by, no, it won't be by 20, by 21. Just about done. 595 divided by 22. 595 divided by 23. 595 divided by 24. And notice how that's 24, so that's as good as it gets. So if I add these, 595 plus 1 is 596. That's 124. This is 92. This is 52. If I subtract them, that's 594. This is 114. This would be 78. I'm looking for the number in our middle term, which is 28, and I don't see that anywhere, which means that this wouldn't be able to factor, so this would be your answer. Hopefully, assuming I didn't make a mistake somewhere. So 17x squared minus 28x minus 35 over 35x times x minus 5. And that's that problem.